You see, we've managed to discover a temporal anomaly, a wormhole, right here in Knott's peripheral that connects all the way back to the wild west, right here in our own ghost town. And unfortunately, we're limited to only a 3-minute jump to the past, and it's only in the modification. That seems not nearly quite as much adequate time period to be able to destroy all of the creatures that inhabit Ghost Town all the time. You know, 3 minutes. Because there's only so much you can do in 3 minutes. Such primitive guns as well. Indeed, indeed.
So, has the game explained to you what's going to be going on?
Kind of.
Kind of?
I read the handout.
Okay, well, real quick, you're going to be in Ghost Town. It's called Showdown in Ghost Town. There's going to be robots that are attacking you, so you will need to shoot the robots and try and get points. You can't die, and your ammo does not run out, so you don't have to reload. Alright, there'll be these gold orbs floating around. You can walk around and tap them, so they'll give you power-ups for your gun. And it is fully immersive VR, so you will need to turn around 360, and you can duck behind things if you like as well.
And is there some sort of mini things or something you can get extra points or something?
Mini bosses?
Yeah, there's many bosses. You'll see through the story. So the main enemies are highlighted in red. There are special little missions that are highlighted in a different color than red. So it'll be orange, green outline, and if you look around, you'll be able to see that in the story.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
And how young do you let kids come in and do this?
Right now we're working on that. We would like to suggest 13 and above.
Okay, so you're trying to like
Yeah, we're trying to keep it. Yeah, we're trying to keep it a little mature.
Kids.
Yeah, also because of the sizing, we don't have what's fitted for kids.
Yeah.
We're little kids, so that's what we're trying to do.
And will they fit over eyeglasses or no?
They will, as long as the frames are thin. So if there's pretty thick frame glasses, then they'll have to come off. But otherwise, they should be able to fit inside. Okay.
I asked because I don't know this, so.
That's all right. Ask all the questions you like. Both of you ask the questions you like. All right. So I'm gonna fit this on. Eyes first. You can reach up and adjust it so it feels good to you. How's that feel?
Good.
Good. All right.
Wow. I don't understand how VR works.
Same for you. You can go reach up.
Is that the robot?
How's that feel? Feel pretty good?
Yes.
All right.
Is that him I'm seeing as the other robot?
Yeah, so you can't see
okay.
the other player. When you're in the game, you'll also be able to see each other so that you will be able to avoid colliding with each other.
Okay, and is this grid thing I'm seeing until we don't go past it?
Yes, so that blue grid wall, you don't pass that, that's the boundary.
I don't know if
Lights are bright.
Are the other robots that are in the game that aren't like physical people helping you also, or are they your enemy?
There's just you two, yeah, so everyone else is an enemy besides the person that's next to you.
Okay.
So I shouldn't shoot him?
Yeah, don't shoot it.
I mean, is it actually possible to do that?
You can shoot him, but nothing will happen.
Oh, okay.
So you're ready, go ahead and reach out, grab the gun. Yes, there we go. For you as well, there you go.
I have no way to take it.
All right. Thank you so much. So
So these little spinning orb things are...
Yeah, those are the power-ups. So if you walk, you tap them with your gun, you just reach out and hit with your gun. I think you found there's a little robot flying around that you can practice shooting on. But other than that, feel free to move around, test it out, and see that grid wall, okay?
It's like up.
Oh, they go up?
So I'm going to come over to you. I'm going to put your headset on right now,
They
okay?
can be disorienting.
The story
but it was based off of keeping the dinosaurs. So you're probably totally used to be.
Alright, I'm gonna come put your headset on mute, and then I'll put you two in the game, alright?
Okay. You're doing
You can reach up and adjust this as well as needed.
Oh, it's a headset. Oh, and what does that do?
This will give you the sound of the game, of what's going on.
It's kind of
Okay.
funny. You guys can't see this right now, but the robot looks a lot shorter than what she really is. So
Well, here you're walking into a.
He has no legs and arms.
That laser, that astonishing laser has the whole.
Whoa.
And trying to figure out, where's
we're going through a time portal right now.
Okay.
Okay, now it looks like we're in like Ghost Town, Calico. Oh, where's the water tower?
What is this guy? Oh.
I don't know. Whoa. I'm dodging the train right now. It almost ran us over. It's all in slow motion. Oh, and I can shoot the pieces. I don't know if that really helps.
Oh, really?
Now they're firing at us. Oh, we're getting a massive enemy now. He's trying to take the save. We gotta shoot the components on him to destroy him. Whoa. Oh, he got the save. So I got 61,010. Team score was 74,870. Water tower 2 stars. Bank with 0, and then I didn't see what the other one was.
I have no idea who got what. I don't. Who's player 1 and who's player 2?
Okay.
Oh, you're probably player 1 because you did way better than I did. Okay.
Now we've just time warped
How'd
back.
it go?
Wow.
Interesting,
Now remove
right?
your headset. Okay, so I was player 2.
You were player 2.
Oh, with a really sucky score. Okay, got it.
Sorry, first time?
Yeah,
Much
first
better
time
than
ever.
Ever, yes.
Oh.
Do better.
This is cool. You can actually see the gun,
Yeah.
and as you move, walk around.
I'm gonna come take the gear off you now.
Okay.
Okay. How'd it go?
It was really
Everything cool?
Yeah.
Glad you liked it. Thank you.
So, 4 of you can play
It was really realistic. This one you're actually so immersed, interactive. You can see the gun, you can see your other player, you have to duck, hide down from things. It's a little hard to know where some things where it said shoot the water tower, and I wasn't sure where that was. There's enemies coming all the way around, so you gotta make sure you look around and save your teammate too, because sometimes they may not see someone coming up behind them or from the side or whatever, but you can see where they are on the map, and I thought it was going to be a little difficult knowing where to walk and everything, but it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. And then the boss, it kind of is like if you guys have experienced Voice of the Iron Reef, where you have to shoot at the boss in certain areas of it, and you have to shoot all the components off of him, otherwise he still is safe, or she or she's a robot, I don't know. And you get it all, then you win the boss, but of course we didn't get the boss completely, and he ended up stealing the save. So, but regardless of you getting it or not, that finishes like the main round for the game. Here is the headset.
Yeah, Eckhart,
And
ECK, and then like the heart in your chest.
The gun.
Okay, and then what?
And I guess these are the tracking devices right here.
So here I'm a team leader in the games department. So I help run the games department, make sure that everything's functioning well.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also partly in charge of this new VR attraction.
Wow.
Look through those.
So left eye, right eye for player 3, left eye, right eye player 1, and then you'll have left eye, right eye for the other 2 players there too.
This is what they're actually seeing right now. Obviously this side is for the players on the left, and the other one's for the players on the right. This is what you're actually seeing.
The red thing.
The story is, if you ever experienced Kingdom of the Dinosaurs, an attraction that was previously here until 2002, one of the characters in Kingdom of the Dinosaurs was Professor Wells. So right now you're actually in his laboratory. A laser from one of his time machines broke a hole into the arcade. This is where his hidden laboratory's been all these years. And Professor Wells has disappeared. You don't know where he's gone. But there's inklings that perhaps another evil villain professor has stolen his time machine stuff, and now now you have to go jump in one of the time machine pods and jump back in time. So that's sort of the setup, which that'll be once the attraction opens. I think, well, first that'll be explained through it.
I'm Boston with VRstudios. I'm the director of product integration.
Is your name on my list of stuff on there?
I believe so.
Ivan, okay.
Yeah, I was the kind of manager of the project from the VRstudios team. So VRstudios makes a full motion wireless virtual reality system for out-of-home installations. For arcades, theme parks, family entertainment centers. This is our largest installation yet, and our first one at a theme park in North America. That's very exciting for us. We have 8 pods here, and there are two people per pod that can play simultaneously. They can collaborate, they can be back-to-back, they can be moving around each other, and they're virtually playing with 2 people in an adjacent pod. So there are 2 people
so there aren't 4 in the same pod.
Correct. It's 2 people physically, but 4 people all playing together virtually.
Oh, okay.
And the experience is 6 months of collaboration between our team at VRstudios and Knott's Berry Farm and Cedar Fair, the parent company. And it ties into both Knott's old experiences of Professor Wells and Kingdom of the Dinosaurs, but also the modern ghost town. We tie into the current Knott's Park with a lot of the iconic ghost town buildings that have actually been captured and modeled for the VR experience. So the core gameplay of the experience that you guys will be playing is kind of moving around, shooting robots, dodging incoming fire, but there are a bunch of hidden and kind of Easter egg elements of really story structure and story pillars that revolve around these iconic buildings of Knott's and Ghost Games.
Like the hay that catches fire. I did read
Exactly,
what they.
yeah,
I
there
did
you go.
read what it said.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
didn't.
yeah, the
A lot of
hay
it
that
I didn't
catches fire,
understand, and I
that's
found a
towards
typo.
fire.
But other than that, I didn't.
I wrote that, so I take that personally.
Oh, well, no, there was one word, and I thought, well, maybe it means what it says. It could be, but
But yeah, then there's the blacksmith shop and the bank. They're all the
okay.
iconic buildings that we modernized.
Now you mentioned Easter eggs. Is there any sort of like Easter eggs to help you get like a higher score or anything like that? Or
Yeah, so all three of those are big ones. Those are mini bosses.
Okay.
Revolve around the blacksmith, the bank, and the water tower.
Okay.
There is a kind of dramatic finale that's also a big way to maximize your score. If you get good kind of star ratings on those three story elements, that's the best way to maximize your score.
if you're good, does it make the game harder, or is it the same game
Yes,
regardless?
so it is
So it will
actually
ramp
the
up the
first
game.
person to ask that.
Oh.
You're not even the gamer.
And I don't even know what I'm
I gave
doing.
people one
How
through,
great is
no one
that?
asked me. It has dynamic difficulty.
Excuse me, I was.
So
You all met
more,
me.
So we use the term efficiency. The more efficient you are at destroying the robots, the more robots you'll face in the game.
Okay.
So if you go in there and it's designed as 1 to 4 players. So if you're in there as one person, you're going to start off pretty light on the robot waves. But if you start doing really well, or if you have 4 people and you're just destroying them, you're going to get a lot more. By the end.
Okay, so it enhances the experience based on your skill level.
Totally. So yeah, we want to make sure everyone, and this is really designed for anybody from non-gamers to hardcore gamers. That if you, hey, I play Call of Duty 6 hours a day at home, come in here, it's going to be the kind of, we're catering to that crowd as well. This experience.
So how fun was this to create this?
This is really exciting.
I mean, you started
all
from
the
with zero,
scenic around it.
right?
Yes, this was absolutely 6 months ago. None of this existed.
This used to be laser tag.
Oh wow!
Without
So
all the
they've done an
theming.
amazing job of kind of all the scenic around it and the story elements. The other big element to note, I mentioned briefly, the VRstudios standard system, but this isn't a Gear VR, it's not an Oculus Rift, it's not an HTC Vive. This is a completely custom virtual reality head-mount display. Those are all virtual reality popular
Yeah, you lost me
Now-
somewhere really.
now, if
fast.
you're playing with another physical person, can you see them through your own VR headset?
You see
Okay.
them as a robot
Wow.
avatar.
Okay.
Being sent back in time as
So we
robots.
see them as robots, not as they look like.
Correct.
Oh.
But yeah, one of the beauties of our system is that you're free to move around, physically move around, but you're untethered. So with Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive, it's being processed on a powerful gaming PC, but you're tethered. With ours, we stream that video, which is really hard, really complicated. There are a lot of elements involved, but it allows you to freely move around and have multiple people playing.
Okay, but I read in there something about if you get too close to the walls or something, it lets you know you're getting too close, or how does it do that?
You'll see, there's a grid wall in the game. The operator.
There's a what?
There's
Oh.
a grid wall. That appears.
Oh, a grid
so
wall,
you're free to
okay.
move around, and then you'll see this big grid appear.
So you won't crash into
Edge of your
things.
screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a grid warns you. Oh.
So, as this ages, apparently it's similar to a video game. It's easily upgradable. So you can upgrade it to a different attraction.
Yeah, that's one of the great parts about our kind of system and our installation here as well. This is the real showpiece. VR Showdown Ghost Town is the premier attraction. We're really excited about it because it's custom content ties into Knott's. But if Knott's is interested in the future of content upgrades, other levels, tapping into other elements of our content library that are easily upgradable, we can swap out content without changing anything.
What's great is they're using Professor Wells, which is a time machine, which you can get back into time. So there's opens the door to
Figured out the secret.
Yeah.
Do you ever foresee where you could do an experience tied into like Not Scary Farm or something, where you change them from robots to?
So one of our other
Some of the other
big
creatures?
games for our system is zombies.
Oh, okay.
And
So
it's
do you
actually
think?
even called Time Zombies. If you do
Okay.
go back in time.
Have they discussed at all incorporating that at that time of year? Or?
I think that's in the works, early stages, but
So-
I don't think anything's been committed to. But that's definitely something we're all.
Yeah, we definitely set up the scenic element in the story, like you said. So it'll be very easy to put a new experience
Just switch
in
them
here,
to
to switch it out
zombies.
without even with all the scenic stuff. If you're sitting back in time or
Yeah.
to a zombie apocalypse, or
Yeah.
you could do any types of things with
Right.
that time machine.
So being VR, say you do get something with haunt, would it be easy to just, it would be this setup during the daytime and then you just flip a switch and it's something new on top?
We could have it. We could have some of the pods running one game, some of the pods running another game.
So you could choose your game.
You could choose your game. You could walk up and say, "Hey, we have these 3 time travel missions to go on. Which one do you want? Do you want dinosaurs? Do you want zombies? Or do you want Showdown Ghost Town?"
How fun would that
So we're just
be?
starting with Showdown Ghost Town, but that's a definite possibility for the future.
So that's what it's called,
It's VR Showdown and Ghost.
Now, have you thought about like any partnerships? Say, you talked about zombies for your other VR that you have. Say AMC wants to do Walking Dead or something, and do a theme based off of that, or Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Or
That's definitely stuff we're interested in.
Okay.
For more of that, I've talked to Christian
okay.
with Cedar Fair.
Okay.
And he's kind of managing a lot of those types of relationships.
All right.